At a railway station in a small city, there lived a beggar. He survived by begging from passengers traveling in trains. One day, while he was asking for alms, he noticed a tall man dressed in a suit. The beggar thought that this man looked very rich, and if he asked him for money, he would surely get a good amount. So he went to the man and started begging. Looking at the beggar, the tall man said, "You always keep asking from others. Have you ever given anything to anyone?" The beggar replied, "Sir, I am a beggar. I always ask from people. How can I have the ability to give anything to anyone?" The tall man said, "If you cannot give anything, then you have no right to ask either. I am a businessman, and I believe in exchange. If you have something to give me, only then I can give you something in return." After saying this, the man boarded the train and left. The beggar started thinking deeply about his words. What the tall man said touched his heart. He thought that maybe he did not receive much money because he did not give anything in return. But he also thought that he was just a beggar and had nothing to give. Still, how long would he keep asking without giving anything? After thinking a lot, the beggar decided that whoever gives him money, he will give something back in return. But now the question in his mind was, what could he give being a beggar? 2 days passed, but he could not find any answer. On the third day, while sitting near the station, he noticed some flowers blooming on nearby plants. He thought, why not give flowers in return? He liked the idea and plucked some flowers. That day, when he went into the train to beg, whenever someone gave him money, he gave them flowers in return. People happily accepted the flowers. Within a few days, he noticed something surprising. More and more people started giving him money. As long as he had flowers, he kept receiving money. But when the flowers were finished, he stopped receiving money. This became his daily routine. One day, while begging in the train, he saw the same tall man again, the one who inspired him to give flowers in return. He quickly went to him and said, "Today I have something to give you. If you give me money, I will give you flowers in return." The tall man gave him some money, and the beggar gave him flowers. The man smiled and said, "Wow, today you have become a businessman like me." Saying this, he took the flowers and got down at his station. But once again, those words deeply touched the beggar's heart. He kept thinking about what the man said and became very happy. His eyes started shining. He felt that he had found the key to success that could change his life. He immediately got down from the train and shouted loudly towards the sky, "I am not a beggar. I am a businessman. I can become rich." People looked at him and thought he had gone mad. From the next day, the beggar was never seen at that station again. After 6 months at the same station, 2 men dressed in suits were traveling. They saw each other, and one of them shook hands and said, "Do you recognize me?" The other person replied, "No, I think we are meeting for the first time." The first man smiled and said, "No, we are meeting for the third time." The second man said, "I don't remember. When did we meet before?" The first man smiled and said, "We met twice before in this train. I am the same beggar to whom you once refused to give money and later bought flowers from." The other man was surprised and said, "Oh, now I remember. You are that same beggar. But today you are in a suit. Where are you going and what do you do now?" The first man replied, "Yes, I am the same beggar. But today I am a successful flower businessman and I am traveling to another city for business." After a short pause, he continued, "In our first meeting, you taught me the rule of life, that we receive only when we give. This rule of exchange truly works, and I have experienced it myself. But I always saw myself as a beggar and never thought beyond that. In our second meeting, you made me realize that I had already become a businessman. I understood that people were not giving me alms. They were paying for the flowers. To them, I was a small businessman, but in my own eyes, I was still a beggar. After you made me realize this, I understood my true identity. With the money I earned by giving flowers, I bought more flowers and started a proper business. People here love flowers, and their love made me a successful businessman. Both businessmen were happy. They got down at the station together and walked ahead talking about their businesses. This story teaches us a powerful lesson. The tall businessman understood the rule of give and take. All successful people in the world follow this principle. He shared this formula with the beggar. The beggar applied this natural rule, and the results became clearly visible in his life. He changed his thinking, and his life changed completely. The moral of the story is, success lies in your mindset. If you keep thinking small, you will remain small. To become big, you must think big. Change your thinking, believe in yourself, and you will see how your life reaches the peak of success.